John from JO Ventures Outdoors, and got a great video for you here. This is actually take two. The first take of this video, half of it didn't have any sound, and so these are the Joker slips. And wait till you get a load of these. These are pretty cool. A viewer and subscriber asked me to do some slips for him, and he wanted them in the Joker colors, purple and green. So I ordered some purple dye and messed around with some techniques to give him two-tone fold-over slips that have purple and green as the dye colors. And so I want to go through these here just a little bit. But as I had this video posted already, but then realized half of it didn't have any sound, so I apologize for that. But in that, I also showed you that this beautiful gift here that he gave to me, it's a cutting board made from rough sawn lumber, and no power tools used to do this. This was all done from just primitive tools, I guess. And so no power tools were used, but isn't that beautiful? He knew that I have a vegetable garden and wanted me to have a good cutting board for cutting vegetables this summer and beyond that. So this is beautiful. Treated with mineral oil, and gave me some information about how to care for that. So this is beautiful. Thank you very much for this. This is a beautiful gift. This just turned out great. So thank you so much for that. And then I want to get into the slips here. The first one was for his Olight, and this is an Olight, let's see here, i5T EOS. This is the one that takes the AA battery, I think. I've never held one of these before, but just an awesome light. I really like the feel of this. And so I made a slip for him with purple and green and a little different transition. This was made from, used a Q-tip to go down through here and do the green first and then follow it up with the purple. It's all purple stitching, you can see there. It's great. This fits in there just perfectly. Goes right in there, little squeeze, and it comes right out. So there's the first one, purple and green with a little bit different transition. And I used wool daubers to put this dye on. That's usually what I use, and I tried some other techniques on some of these. Now this one, this is actually a tactile knife. That's the brand, Tactile. I think you can see it there. It's in MagnaCut. This is a cool little knife. I really like this. And so you wanted me to make a slip for this as well, and again, purple and green. So the first one I did has actually a little more purple than green, and I used this wool dauber. So we have these wool daubers here. I used that to do that transition, and it's not very precise. So I did a second sheath for him, or slip for him, for this one. And this knife goes right down in here. Let's see here. I usually put it down in this way, and it fits in there perfectly. There we go. But you can see that pocket clip is kind of sharp and makes a little bit of a problem for the slip. I think if he could take that off, I think it would be better. But it comes right out of there. Fits just perfect. And I think that turned out great. But I wanted to make a second one and try a different technique for the transition. You can see that goes down into the inside of the slip as well. And in this case, I used a sponge and made a more defined, little crisper line between the two colors there. So that turned out pretty cool as well. And then this is a Kaiser, and this is the Kaiser Feiss. It's a front flipper, as you can see there. I'm not going to try that on camera, but it's a Kaiser Feiss, and yeah, Feist, I should say. Carbon fiber handles. He did take the clip off of that, so this is a pretty cool knife as well. He wanted this one to be all purple, So I made him a slip that's all purple for this particular knife, and there it is. So again, just a little bit of a squeeze. This should come out. This one's a little tighter, but there it goes, and that fits right down in there. So I think these Joker slips turned out pretty good, and I did make one for Jersey Knife Guy a while back that was all green with purple stitching, but not two-tone like these. But these are pretty cool slips, and I appreciate this viewer for asking me to do this for him. And thank you for the cutting board. That was a very nice gift. I really appreciate that. And I hope you enjoy your slips. And I hope you all enjoyed hearing about these. And I thank you all for watching.